Hey everybody, welcome to the Pace Studio. We're live here in Nashville at Jaan's house. This is presented by our friends at Show X, which gives musicians control over their own ticketing. We're live right now with one of the all-time greats, Mr. Steve Cropper. Guys, everybody, thank you for being here. Yeah, this is amazing. Can you tell us, so we're going to hear a lot of new music right now. Fired Up just came out. Congratulations to you guys. We'll hear 4 tunes, at least 4 off of Fired Up, and we'll see what happens. But can you tell us what's coming up first and introduce us to everybody as well?
Certainly. This is Nyoshi Jackson on the drums.
All right.
Eddie Gore on keys.
Eddie.
I'm John Tiven on the bass.
John.
Steve Cropper on guitar.
Hey.
And the song's called Bush Hog.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
All right. Man.
For those who do not know what a bush hog is, it's a piece of farm equipment. It's like a big, long industrial lawnmower. It'll cut a swath. You can get them 6 feet wide or 12 feet wide. So that's what it is. And we're going to get Roger Real up here now, Roger C. Real, and get him up here to sing a song with us. This guy's something else. So I told Tiven, my co-producer, that we're going to need a singer on this. He wanted to finish up some of the tracks. I said, he said, I got a singer. I said, well, good. Play me something he's done. I said, where's this guy been all my life? That is true.
All right. That sounds wonderful, man. We'd love to hear it. What's coming up second today?
This is a song called Fired Up. Title track from the album.
1, 2, 3.
Hey! Well, I got the notion, baby, to put in motion something that you could understand. Don't be dismissive of me. Well, I put you right above me. I'll do the best that I can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Straight away.
All right.
Far away.
Man, so I know that you guys, Steve, that you and Jaan produced the record together.
We did,
and
and
I've heard you say a lot of times in interviews over the years that's not the
our keyboard player today also mixed this record with myself.
Excellent. I've been enjoying it a lot over the last couple of since April when it came out. Yeah, and it's I've heard you say in interviews a lot of times that it's not as much about the individual effort as it is about the collaboration between people.
Absolutely, teamwork is everything, always.
And can you give some examples? What does it look like
it's kind of
when
hard
you and
to
Jaan?
have teamwork when you're in a lockdown, but we did it anyway. So we did it by, thank God technology has changed, by email, and we could send mixes to different things and in different places, and letters and all that sort of stuff. And you know, Roger and I, until we did the show, had never really met until he flew in for the show.
How did that come to be? How did the relationship start?
Jaan knew him quite well, so that's good, and I trust Jaan. And he said, I've got a singer. He did, as well rehearsed.
Nice. Well, you guys
He's good.
the record sounds wonderful. You guys all sound great here together on this deck today. What do you feel like doing third today?
Far Away, I think is the next thing. So Far Away, we're moving far away, are we not? Listen to the lyrics, guys.
One, two, three, four.
I can't believe what I'm seeing today. It brings a tear to my eye. And yeah, people divided on what they believe. Still they struggle just to get by.
Man, you guys sound
I
great.
told you he was good.
Steve, are there? Can we talk about some contemporary artists who anyone on your playlist right now who's really grabbing your attention, who you're enjoying, whether
That's
Nashville
funny. I
locals
listen
or just
to-
anybody?
Well, I don't live in the past, but I listen to old stations. They play old songs. Some of them are new. And I listen to Margaritaville of all stations. You know why? Because they play a lot of reggae music. And I love Jimmy Buffett. I've been on tour with him and wrote a song with him one time. Most people don't know that, but that's okay. He's a great guy, super guy, very deserving guy, and sings from the soul, so that's good.
Do you see some potential Buffett and Cropper collaboration coming up in the near future? Potentially when you guys get
Other
on the,
than
out
this
of the road
record,
and
I
fire
don't
it up?
know. You know, I just go with the next project. Whatever they put in front of me, I say to some people, I got to stop raising my hand. Because somebody will say something, I'll raise my hand, I'll turn around, and I'm the only one with their hand up. So far it's been pretty good, I guess. Life has been good.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you sharing it with us here today. There's a lot more of your music still to share with everybody. We're hearing at least 4 from Fire It Up. We'll see what happens. There might be more than 4. But what are you going to do
all right.
fourth today?
I like the lyrics that Roger and Tibbin came up with, and real good. Same message. So this album was done during the lockdown, if anybody is interested. And mostly songs say that. But Eddie and I, you know, John Tibbin has a studio in his house, so he had access to all these tracks. And I know some of them we wrote a long time ago. When I say we wrote them, some of the lyrics are new. The lead guitar is new, which Eddie and I overdubbed, and, you know, that's all new. But the rest of it is kind of old tracks. That's pretty cool. And I'd forgotten about most of them.
Yeah, it's, I guess, a
Write a
blessing.
song on to the next one, right, John?
I didn't forget.
John didn't forget. He calls me and says, I've got all access to all these tracks. I want to finish them up. I said, okay, help yourself. He did a good job, didn't he?
Thank you.
So it was
Yeah.
fun playing on.
Good. Well, I mean, we really appreciate
And
you
the
guys.
next one we're going to do Out of Love. And Roger says, when push comes to shove, he'd rather be out of love. As long as he didn't say luck, that's good.
That's right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All of the changes you try to use, they don't mean that much. I wouldn't say that you had the magic touch. When push comes to shove, I'd rather be out of love. You made a promise, you break the rules. I went along with a plan. We were together under the stars above. When push comes to shove, I'd rather be out of love. You got your reasons and I've got yours. I'm not one to blame. I've been around and I know the score. I think you feel the same. Sometimes you never get it right, no matter how hard you try. But I'm not one to sit around and cry. No. When push comes to shove, I'd rather be out of love. Now listen, I'm sure I'll think about you late at night when the darkness falls. Don't try to call me on the telephone, 'cause I won't return your calls. Let's both agree to end it now while we understand this is our last dance. When push comes to shove, I'd rather be out of love. When push comes to shove, I'd rather be out of love. Yeah, when push comes to shove, I'd rather be out of love. Here we go. Out of love. Out of love. Oh yeah. Out of love. When push comes to shove. Out of love. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Steve, can we talk about the about your guitar a little bit? Is that your
You
main?
mean the one I ran over?
Is that?
It's all crushed up. So I was late for a session with Eddie, and I felt my car go over a bump, and I went, oh, geez. So I eased back and nothing, and I looked down, and I looked over the hood, and there was a case. I went, oh, man. It took me 10 minutes to open the case because I knew I wasn't going to find anything but toothpicks. Wrong, and I happened to be close to the garage, and I had an amp out there and a cord and all that, so I pulled it out, and it sounded okay. So I took it to the studio, and Eddie says, sounds the same as it did last week, so we kept it. And I've been playing now, this guitar that I'm playing, I've been playing for about 9 years. And I'm not playing so good anymore, and I know that, but that's, you know, for all those fans out there that love good guitar players, I do. They're great. You know, my age has caught up with me. My hands won't do what I ask them to do anymore. Nah, I know. Well, I'll tell you, you know, I hadn't lost those chops yet.
Is this the one? Is this the guitar that's all? Is that exclusively the one you used on
It's the
Fire
one
It Up?
I'm using right now. I've been playing it for a little over 9 years, almost 10 years now. And the one I retired before this one, I played for 14 years. So it is what it is.
Was that the Telly prior? Is that right? The one you had for 14 years?
Yeah, both of them are Peavy's. The Generation series was something they actually had out. This is a privately made, one-of-a-kind guitar. So I wish I could play one-of-a-kind music on it.
Nice.
Maybe
Well,
I do.
It sounds amazing here on the
Thank you.
porch. So does the record itself. What are you guys feeling? Are you feeling like bonus music? I mean, more.
Well, we'll tour with this album if the demand is there. It's got to hit
Would
first.
say demand is most likely, most definitely here.
Man, they sound like 50,000 people, but I know they're only a few.
On the other side of the cameras, there's plenty of them.
That's
There's 6
some
of
pretty
us
loud
here in
clapping.
reality.
I told one of the camera guys, he said, I'm just going to hide out. I said, you get 2 steps back, the hogs are going to eat you.
Well, let's do 2 wrongs.
Let's do it. We got time for another song, haven't we?
All right. Thank you.
So the next one is going to be 2 wrongs. Don't make a right. That's been used. That's almost as good as It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That was the original title.
Are you ready, Raj?
Let's go.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you reach the crossroads of life, you know you have to make a choice. One road leads to sunshine, the other despair. It would seem to most folks I know that it's so easy to choose, but it all depends on who and when and where. 'Cause I know now 2 wrongs, 2 wrongs, 2 wrongs don't make it right, no matter how you try.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and doing this.
Glad to
and
do
best
it.
of luck on Fire It Up. And when you take it on the road, travel safely. And we'll see you
Will
next
do.
time, man. Best of luck on the album.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. That is...